There are a number of things happening globally that indicate that we could be in a contest on any one given day. Not approving the recommendation for promotions actually creates a ripple effect through the force that makes us far less ready than we need to be.
Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin yesterday warning senators on the Armed Services Committee that something Republican Senator Tommy Tuberville is doing could have disastrous consequences for national security. Senator Tuberville is currently unilaterally blocking the promotion of dozens of military officers. As many as 160 officers are affected at the moment, and hundreds more, including admirals and 3- and 4-star generals, will need confirmation by the end of the year. Now, some of these officers are slated to taking over strategic roles like commanding naval forces in the Pacific and Middle East and working as a Pentagon liaison to NATO's military committee. Usually this massive amount of promotions are approved in groups by unanimous consent, but Senator Tuberville's maneuver means that for it to get past him, the promotions would have to be approved one by one, which could take weeks. And if you're wondering what would make the senator decide to put a wrench in the deployment of officers and to risk the U.S. military's readiness, here is his explanation.
As of 12 days ago, y'all got the American taxpayer on the hook to pay for travel and time off for elective abortions. And you did not make this with anybody in this room or Congress taking a vote. I'm not going to let our military be politicized.
I'm not going to let our military be politicized by holding up promotions because you don't like what they're doing? What Senator Tuberville is referring to is a new Department of Defense policy that allows service members and their family members reimbursement for travel expenses and up to 3 weeks of leave if they travel out of state for reproductive care, including abortions, because abortions are reproductive care. It clarifies a memo from Secretary Austin last year after the fall of Roe, directing all branches of the military to ensure that members could get access to abortions. Senator Tuberville's claims that this policy violates the Hyde Amendment, which prohibits the use of federal funds for abortion. The policy clearly states that it does not. There are military installations in at least 14 states that have banned or mostly banned abortion, and more than 230,000 service members and their families live in those states. The Pentagon's new policy is reducing barriers and helping these members and their eligible family members to get the reproductive health care they need, regardless of where they're stationed. Let's not miss the irony here. Senator Tuberville says he's not going to let the U.S. military be politicized. That's exactly what he's doing by holding up military confirmations over his views on abortion.